Hey, it's Yash, and in this video we're going to cover AI formulas and conditional runs in Clay. AI formulas are my favorite and most underrated feature in Clay. First off, they cost no Clay credits to create or run, and they let you manipulate and clean the data you've gathered with the power of code, all without needing any coding knowledge. It's important to note that you don't need to follow the prompt engineering best practices that we put forward in Spice for AI formulas. Because this AI model is purpose-built for this exact use case, there's a lot more margin for error and generalization on these prompts. Data formatting and extraction is the most common use of AI formulas. Most integrations in Clay return a lot of data. For example, the enrich person action returns over 24 distinct fields, and some of those fields, like experience or education, contain dozens more of nested data points inside the array. Let's see how this works in practice. Let's say for each person in this table, I want to grab the total number of education experiences that they have. I wouldn't be able to pull that directly from the enrichment results. I would only be able to pull each experience one at a time. Instead, I can use an AI formula to perform an action on this list. Here's how. First, click Add a Column and select the formula option. In the formula input, tell Clay, count the total number of experiences in, and then use the backslash to insert the education data list from the enriched social profile. Then, generate the formula, and Clay's AI will generate the code needed to give you your desired output. Now, we've got a column that shows the total number of education experiences here for each individual in our table. I could do the same thing if I wanted to find total number of job experiences and create another formula, saying count the total number of experiences in, and instead slot in the experiences list from our enriched social profile action. Now, remember, if the AI doesn't give you the correct output on the first try, you can adjust the prompt or look at the generated code to make corrections. Sometimes, you can even just try regenerating the formula to see if the AI gives you a different output for the same goal. Once you have these counts, you can use them to personalize messages or analyze your data further. You could even concatenate all the companies a person has worked at or string together all their job titles using AI formulas. Beyond extracting and formatting data, the other major use case of AI formulas is conditional runs. You may not have realized it, but you've actually already seen conditional runs in action when using waterfalls. If you go back to any waterfall you've run, in this case we'll take our work email waterfall, and open up a column towards the end, and scroll down, you'll notice a bunch of code in the run settings part of your action. That's the conditional logic working behind the scenes to ensure that the integration only runs if all the previous results were not found, or they were invalid, or the email validation was invalid. But you can custom build these run settings for any integration that you might want. Let's use an example. Finding personal emails for missing work emails. We can add the personal email waterfall to our table with our work emails by going to the enrichment panel, selecting personal email, and choosing the enrichment. After we set up our personal email waterfall, scroll to the bottom and open up your run settings. Click on Use AI, and inside the formula box that pops up, type only run if validated work email column is blank. Once you check the sample outputs box to see if the formula is working as expected, click Output is correct, Save Formula, and then we can click Save and Run on our personal email enrichment and watch our formula go to work for us. Notice that the enrichment only processes the rows that meet our conditions. These conditional formulas are a powerful way to get granular with your data and optimize how you're running a table across multiple pieces of data that may not all share the same format. In conclusion, AI formulas and conditional runs allow you to perform complex calculations, manipulate data, and control when and how your enrichments run, all without spending extra credits. We're getting close to the end of the core fundamentals in Clay. Are you excited? Hopefully by this point, your mind is teeming with possibilities. Up next, we're going to cover the other native functions we've built in Clay to help you save credits on data cleaning and normalization.